transmission, this reunion on YouTube. Okay, I believe in live right now. So, welcome everyone. Hello YouTube. This is our one immersion in English. All right. I'm here today, Thais and Louise with me, and we talk about relationship on the work. All right, in work environment. But before to start, I would like to introduce the TNT. TNT is a digital platform to uh, practice learning idioms, all right? You here in TNT, we have opportunity to develop your skills in English, in Spanish, Italian, or other idiom you would like to developing. Here is a good space to a safe space to practice, all right, English, because I don't professor, I just a whole student today, and I don't correct anyone because this is a one space to practice, all right? And let's to introduce myself. I am Leonardo Oliveira. I am 27 years old. I'm from Mato Grosso do Sul, one state from Brazil, the interior of the state. When where I live too. Um, I am an economist, and today, currently, I have work at a digital company of account at operations, and in my free time, I work at a personal consultant. I work at a consultant in programming. All right, I help others consulting offering enterprises to developing your projects. All right, and because I study and work at as a backend developer in Python. What else? I have two dogs and two cats too. Sometimes my cat jump to my table and you are seeing my my cat, all right? Don't uh, uh, don't worry about that. And what else? I believe is that, guys. Today, I would like to know more, right? Because this is my first time with Thais and Louise, and I don't know nothing about them. So I would like to pass to Louise to introduce yourself and talk about your job too.
Okay, so I'm Louise, I'm 27. I'm a technology student in career transition from art history to technology. I'm currently looking for a job right now. I used to work as a social media manager. I hate it because I dislike social media a lot. I live with my boyfriend and a dog. I like to read in my free time, like everything that is related to exercising too, like swimming, running, bouldering, and that's it.
Nice, Louise. What's your age? How I don't know if you
I'm
say
27.
27,
Yes.
just like me. Nice. Thank you, Louise. And let me see. And you, Thais?
And I'm Thais. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I'm 31 years old and I'm a project manager, but I manage projects, social projects, like make grant making for NGO, uh, no profit organizations in Brazil that's working for education and equity, racial equity. And I'm a business. I graduate at administration, and then I get a master degree in social technology, and now I'm studying project manager to specialize in this. And I think this is in my spare times I like to study nowadays because I need to learn English and I need to get my degree in managed project. So I spend my free time doing this. And sometimes I like to go out with my friends. I like to go to samba. It's very common here. It's a type of music very common here. And I think it's this.
Nice. And uh, uh, between everything, you have time to improve your skills in English too.
I had
Got
to.
Nice, Louise. It's a pleasure, Thais. It's a pleasure to know. All right, guys. The questions is on the chat. All right, and let's to skip to the question number two because number one was answered for everyone. So, just like I said, today we talk about relationship in the work, all right? What's your relation with your colleagues on the work, for example? And the number two is saying, do you like the people you work with while or not? Uh, in my case, when I starting in a currently company that I work, I don't I didn't know anyone, and everything is new to me because this is my first time in what else, in a company, because um a great part of my life I had in a university. All right, I uh worked in a academic area for a long time, but I decide me to start to start a work without academy for many reasons, and uh, one like of them is because my father um, got what I say in English, a cancer, all right? And my master degree is in other state. I need to go to I need to came to my state, all right, in Mato Grosso do Sul, and I get one opportunity to work in a company, and it's a good for me. I like it so much because a great space, totally different that I was wait because who is get out of one company feel one impression, no more good, poor impressions of others, just like mercado de trabalho, work job. Oh my God, what to say mercado de trabalho in English, guys?
Job market?
Market, job
Market.
market. I say that everything market in Portuguese, in other language, but in English I can remember. In job market, everything in job market saying, oh, it's not good to stay in a private company because it's totally pressure and other things. But this is not my impression when I started. And the guys from my company is everything. The average age is something like 25 and 26. Everything is very young. Everyone is very young, all right? Inclusive just like me. And it's nice work with a young guys because I have opportunity to learn, right? To know things that I didn't know at the time and other things. But my relation is okay, is nice, not nothing to claim. But I feel that relation is growing along the time. It's totally natural, right? Relation is a building. Is not birth complete. You need to one time to developing. In your case, Thais, what your experience to
Yeah,
talk about?
I agree with you because sometimes you said someone said, "Oh, it's not great working in a private company, and it can be precious." Yeah, it can be precious, and there is a bad behavior in private companies. Like, oh, if I need you, I will treat you well, but if I don't need you anymore, you are out. And it can be happen, but sometimes you can find nice people or great people working with him. And now I work with great people. I really trust in them, and I really admire all the people. And sometimes some people's outside said, "Oh, this company is not good. Oh, this organization is not good. They did some things. It's not good." But when you know the people, it's strange because people are great, and I really trust in them, and I really like to work with them. And yeah, I like it.
Your company that the company where you work today have other guys working with you, right?
Yeah, it's strange because it's not a company, but it's a partnership between two companies, between two NGO. It's like a foundations, two foundations in Brazil that support another organizations. These foundations, it's from companies like not company, but rich rich family that
Family
uh,
office?
sorry,
Family office?
family office. No, not like family office, but it's like a foundations, like a foundation that help another organizations that donate things, that invest in social project, that working for philanthropy is like a
Mm,
philanthropy.
okay.
And there is two organizations, there are two companies that make a partnership, and I work in the partnership of the two so I manage the project and the things of the partnership. And team, my team, it's from both organizations. It's a different setup, but it's like a alliance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My pronouncing family office, I don't know how much to explain in English. But family offices sometimes is something like a partner, just like you say, in where many investors reunion to building one project and financial one project. And I don't know how to say about social capital, I believe, is sharing, all right, in between a different business, different companies. For example, family office in financial market, for example, um, is something like a reunion of guys, investors in one project, and try to attract others to put money, all right, to increase the 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 business. But the core of this discussion is talking about a relationship with people, right? Does not a business, just to discuss and explain. And okay, let to pass to Louise.
In my past experience, I used to work from home, so I didn't really know my coworkers. They were not much friend material, anyways. So I'll talk about an experience that I had working in a museum last year. The art field here in São Paulo, I don't know if in the whole country, but people can be really toxic or really loving. So it's one on another. I had the lucky to work with loving people, so it was like great. Everyone that used to work in that museum, which is Miss Museu da Imagem do Som. I don't know if you guys know, but everyone was like a family. We had like barbecues in the weekend in the house of someone. We used to like party a lot and had very much fun working in the present, like with lots of gossip and jokes and friend stuff. So I really liked this experience. I don't know if I am gonna like the corporative environment. I don't know, but I am very positive about it, I guess.
Yeah, it's uh, ever uh, model of work. I don't know to say is totally is different between, but the the core of the relation is the same. All right, we have we for example, you are artist,
Yeah, I'm not exactly an artist. I was an art educator, like
professional.
in as a professional, I was art educator, not an artist.
Yeah, okay. Uh, but for example, liberal workers, I believe, just like you, I believe, needed to relation your other partners, just like um, fornecedores, uh, what else? Clients, for example, all right, or just a communication to or peers or partners or peers, and you say that you don't like digital medias, but in your area, I believe the presence and the digital media is important to communication about your work, for example, expose your work or not.
Yes, it is. It depends on your field, I guess. If you are a communicator or I don't know, a searcher, pesquisator, I don't know. But for me, in a more in a personal way, I don't like social media like Instagram or Twitter. I use it, but I don't like for me in a personal way. But in a professional way, like when I used to work with social media manager, in a social media manager, I just accept it because it's a tool. Né? It's everything right now.
Mhm.
I discovered TNT on Instagram, for example. So it's useful. I just
Okay.
don't like it in my heart.
To work, yes, but to entertainment, just entertainment way is not good for you.
Yes. And make money is everything.
Okay. Uh, let's move to the question number, let me see. Number 3, can you read an answer for us, Louise?
Yes. How do you usually communicate with your coworkers? Uh, I see myself as a very communicative person, even though I am an introvert. So for me, it's very easy to work with that social skill that I have. Like, I don't know if it's a soft skill or it is a soft skill to communicate, to talk, to be clear, crystal clear of my difficulties or anything that I need to communicate in a professional way. So I am great with teamwork, for example, because I'm very open. I let people know that I am open to talk and to discuss or solve problems, and I think that's the way that I communicate.
Mhm. In your work, do you work at a homework? Do you work at
I
home?
used to. I am unemployed right now. I'm here by the social program, by the way. But
Mhm.
I used to work from home, so the communicate part, it was kind of hard because of uh, the the home office maybe can have some issues. I don't know. It
Mhm.
depends on the company and the people. And
Is a polemic subject.
yes, it is.
I see one sometimes sometimes someone are saying no, home offices, I have a home office is nice in every sense, and until others saying no, home office is not home office can get can work uh, because it's difficult to communicate, difficult to feel really the your partner or other some your partner to nervy of you. So it's a something like one kind of problem to develop in the work as well. But just to wanna 2 cents about that. In my opinion, I don't have opinion. Is not good or not in a general form, but for me, get work totally. Because I am organized with my stuff, and my work is almost uh, doing alone. I believe doing myself. Yes, I need the other work. One work is a part of other work, all right? I need the other sectors, but I can developing by myself totally if I can, if I want. And homework is okay for me because like that. And for talking about my personality is okay because I'm not very communicated, I believe. This is was that my test, I believe I did 2 or 3 weeks ago by RH, saying, all right, and that's it. It's get work for me. And for you, Thais.
And we working from home too. My company almost sometimes you can uh, meet in person, but all the times it's from home. But we have, uh, because of this, you have times to communications, like routine meetings, like in one day or between 50 days, like not in a quarter, but between 50 days, and sometimes used to applications like Slack or WhatsApp is less than Slack,
Okay.
because you prefer use Slack to talk about professional things, and WhatsApp only for urgent things, or if it's necessary sometimes. But you prefer Slack, is email, and there is times to communication. There is time to meeting. There is time to conversations, and it, the worst about working from home is like this, because if you are in the same place, uh, uh, I usually like I usually talk with everyone, and every time it's the communications is more full. There is more full, and in the virtual ways, you need to schedule time to speak. Or for me, it's not good, because I need to plan that when I want to speak with someone, when I need to talk. And sometimes I only want to talk, or like go to the coffee, go to have a coffee and talk with someone and have a small conversation. And in the virtual ways, you can do this. And for me, it's not good, but there is another things that make working from homes good. And it's try to make schedule time for communication.
Mm-hmm. Your communication works as well. Uh, how though your your work is work at home, right? But you feel that I would like to ask for you, uh, how do you work work at home? Um, your relationship is of co-workers. You can feel them. For example, you can feel them in the sense of um, I I'm gonna reach you just I need, but I talk with naturally with you and talk. Can you feel me? Can you understand when I say?
So if I can feel in a real way or in a superficial way like this, because when you talk with someone in a virtual way, mm, probably you can't feel a real relation. Is about this, or in another way?
Yeah, yes, uh, your relation is beyond of the of the superfície, além da superfície.
All right. Yeah, I can. Yeah, some, because depend of the people. It's like it in the person. There is some peoples that you have a sympathy. You have you like it, and if you like the people, you can talk, and you can make it easy. But some people's you can't do it easy, and it's hard in the person and the remotely way. And when you have a good relationship with another person in the remotely way, it's nice. You can talk, you can find a ways to speak, to talk, and you can find way to work better. But if you don't have uh, things in common, it's more
Mhm.
it's more difficult.
Yeah, it's the point. Uh, um, Thank you for your collocation and your explain. It's a nice to talk about, and is can be other subject of the other immersion, right? Um, but let's to ask to the number five, mm, or not. Thais, I I would like to ask to you to choose one question to answer. Is not the order. Feel free to ask any question to answer.
All right. Do you have friends? You choose the number 7. Do you have friends at work? How do you support each other? Yes, and I have friends at work. Normally, I can have friends easily because I have, oh, I think in working, I don't bring it to my heart, the relation to my heart. I try to do, if I have to do something, I will do something, I will do it with everyone. And uh, it's not important for me if I like you or not. I will try to do it. And I focus in the activity, in the task, and I try to do it in the better way with everyone. But it's for me, it's nice because I can have good relationship with everyone. If I like, if I don't like, if I have common, if I don't have common. But uh, it's nice for me, but sometimes I can I have friends. It's easy for me make friends at work, and someone, not everyone, but one or two people that I really trust, I really like, and I bring this person for my life uh, beside the words, and I can do this. And it's strange because my mother and my family talk with me. Oh, if you need to pay attention at work because not everyone is your friends, and pay attention and don't trust in everyone. Make your
Mhm.
job and go back to your home. But sometimes I can't do this because I like the person and I bring the person for my life, and I trust in them, and I I invited to go out. And when I see, oh, I like this person and I know about your family, I may ask you, oh, how is your son? Oh, how is your grandmother? And for me, I can do this, but
Nice.
separated it, work and friendship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is the point goes and in something that you said, uh, it was how to building or how to construct um, things in common, all right? Things in common. When you find one thing or other thing in or things in common, is uh, starting on true relation, true friendly in that. And in my company, I feel that I have that friendly, uh, friend relation, because we have as a common points, things in common, all right? And this is the mainly because uh, when I have a friend, I don't just to talk about work or things related, all right? I need to ask it for and to talk and to conversation about everything. And everything is needed have a point in common, things in common that we like to talk about. someone like to talk about football, I don't know, series, films, and I like to talk about specific things. And I find in my work that people similar like me, I believe is the key in that the point, that the question, okay? And for you, Louise,
I am with you guys. I agree with you. Working in the art field was very uncommon because people are so open and so lovable and so friendly. I had lots of friends working in museum and theater, and I even had a girlfriend working with me, so in work. So it was very, very nice for me. In my past corporative job, it was not like this. It was more formal, like Thais was saying, like separated things. But it was very nice too.
in your case, you have works from the past works, all right?
Yes, I have a past career.
Past career, okay. Yeah. Hello, guys. Welcome again. Fernanda, Matheus. Are you okay? How was the conversation?
For me, it's very good to talk about these talks and listen the point of views. Uh, I think it's a good topic because it's many presence in the nowadays the people, the when you talk about relationship and communication, I think it's a very important that people discuss about these talks. I think it's necessary, because for me, communication it's a great part for a success the all the business. And when do you work in the some companies or in some projects and you don't have a good communication, you have a problem in the process. And for me, a good communication, when the people have a good communication, there are a great results in your projects, in your business, in your personal relationship. I think it's the communications, the other people, the people in general. I think it's very important.
Nice. And I was talking with Louise and Thais about the friends in the work. And you bring for us one thing is totally interesting and important is a communication is the success of how empreendimento that you uh, do, all right, is the key. I agree with you, but I would like to ask to you, do you have friends at work? How do you support to each other in the few works, few words?
Yes, when uh, I'm not working now, but when I work in the some companies, I create a good friends in the company, and I talk the people, né, até hoje, né, vamos dizer assim, because it's not just so work, it's a create relationship and for make a good work. I think it's when you go to the work, when you go out your house for work, it's not so work on work, result. I think is the people create. It's in some case it's difficult. You create friends in your company. It's normal. It's not good, but it's normal. It's a part of life. But for me, when you create friends, create a good communication, create a good relationship in your in all the type of job, I think it's necessary for because the I don't know in English the clima, né? In the rooms in the dailies, it's very very good. I work in the company in the tech company, and in some problems the projects for we results in a good communication. No, it's no the problem is not so technical problems. We stay one the people the other sector in the meets. We talk about the problem and we uh, resolve the problems. And when eu saí, né, these projects, the people, how can I say? I remember the people, né, in some days, né, the problems nowadays. And in this case, I have this. It's not just so resolve the problem, but I create a good relationship for the people, because when do you have this good relationship? When do you work in the other company? Do you você pode, né, see the people in the other company, in the other situation. And for example, when you don't have a good communication, a good relationship with other people, the people in this case, in the other company, you don't have a good job because the people, vamos dizer assim, marca, né? So your face, your what do you think in the past? I think it's important when the people have this create a good relationship and friends in the work.
Totally. The key is the uh, common points, all right? And like you mentioned it, don't talk about just business, just work. It is necessary to be a other point in common to construct, to building a true friendly as part of the work. Guys, our time is over. Thank you so much for everyone presence here. Um, Louise and Thais, this is your first time with me. Thank you. I believe to seeing other meetings with me. Thais is your first time in TNT. Uh, Continue. Thais, keep studying, focus in English. You're talking so well. All right. Uh, Congratulations, Louise and Mateus too. And we have a 1 minute, and I would like to have a 3 seconds to Thais and to Louise to talking about how was the conversation for us.
For me, it was a great experience to talk because I have had participated in another groups, and this I can speak it, I can understand what you are saying, and I can engage and interact. For me, it's really, really, really nice. I thank you and Louise and Mateus for the experience.
Nice. Thank you so much. And you, Louise.
I liked the subject because it was very interesting. I love that you guys talk so much, so we can change experience and talk about this. It was very nice. I would like to add you guys on LinkedIn if I found you. That's it.
Okay. Send your LinkedIn if you want. Okay. I like to share my LinkedIn too. Just a second. And your email will send for you one survey to available to evaluate with me in my immersion, right? Feel free to and to share, all right? What do you think about them, about everything, all right? Feel true is not a problem, and see you guys in the other opportunity, okay? Bye bye, Gay.
Bye bye, people. Have a good day.